Hey everybody, Sister Fantastic here, and today's video is going to be a collab with my friends Joy Lynn Grindle and Becky's Empty Nest. So Joy keeps you on your toes and Becky's Empty Nest, and so we decided that we would do a winter I guess I'm not sure what we're calling it. But anyway, we did like a palette bingo kind of a thing where we each chose a color, and then we're going to put those three colors together, and then we get a chance to choose one on our own separately from the group. So for today's video, I chose the color blue, and Becky chose the color green, and Joy chose the color black or dark brown. She said either one would be fine. And so anyway, I decided that I was going to use the palette from Alter Ego called the Artemis palette, which is a dupe for the Natasha Denona Metropolis palette. And it's got the colors in it. It's a really nice heavy weighted palette. It's beautiful. And I've had it for a couple of months, but I just never have used it. But anyway, you can see that there's some blues and greens in there, and a dark brown, and there's one that looks like a black here in the corner as well. So anyway, this is the palette I'm going to use, and I'm going to try to create a really nice look. This will be my first look with this palette, and I'm kind of nervous because I haven't really practiced with it, but I'm going to do my best. There's a combination of formulas. There's some mattes, and there's some satins, and there's some creams, and there's a couple of metallics. And so anyhow, I'm just going to do my best to lay down a good transition shade here. So let me find a decent brush. I think I'm going to go in with this Luxie brush here. This is the Luxie 205 tapered blending brush. And so anyway, I think for my transition shade, I'm going to go in with the green. I'm going to go in with this color called Silent, which is like an olive green. But yet, and I think it's a cream formula. I'm not sure. Anyway, but it seems light enough to use in the crease. Oh yeah. It's kind of an olive green, has quite a bit of gold or yellow in it, which I think would be good in the crease. So this is Becky's color. And I may use another green in this palette as well. I really like this palette. It screams fall to me. But winter is all about the blues, right? The blues and the icy whites and all of that kind of thing. So I don't have a white in this palette, but I have this one here called Obscure, which is like an off-white. So I'm thinking about using it today as well. Okay, so that's a really light wash of color. And my lights are bright today because I'm sitting here in front of the window. The natural lighting is coming through, which really helps with the makeup looks. So you can get, you know, the idea of what you're working with. Okay, now let me go into it's so hard to decide. Look at that green right there, y'all. Isn't that pretty? I want to let's check out. I'm just swatching a couple here just to see what's happening. Okay, let me choose another brush here. Let me go into this. I like this little pointed one here. It's a Luxie 239, a precision shader brush. And I'm going to go into this color called Pursuit. It's it's another shade of green, but it's got some blue in it. And I just want to go in right on top of that. Wow, what a pretty shimmer. And it lays down so nice on top of that olive. Okay, I'm just blending that up. And when you lay that down on top of an olive like that, it really brings out the green. Okay. So now I'm going to go into a darker blue for the blue. And I'm going to go into this color called Bow, B-O-W. And I'm going to stick with the same brush. And I'm just going to go a little bit deeper. Just to get more of a bluish hue going here. Wow, that is really pretty. Okay, let me find a definer brush here. And I'm going to go into this dark brown called Lure right here. And I'm going to just work right here in the outer part of the eye. And I'm going to take this on under the lash line. And this is one of the creams in the palette. And that helps define the eye. Okay, now I want to work with that pretty gold shade that I was showing you, that off-white. Let me find me a little flat brush here. Let me use this one from Farrah Brushes. And I'm going to go into that color called Obscure right there. And I'm just going to use that as an inner corner. And bring that around. That is a really pretty shade. It goes good with that brown. And it goes good with the greens too. Okay, now I'm going to go off camera and I'm going to do the other eye and put on some lashes, and I'll be back. Alright y'all, I'm back with the finished look, and I decided to go with a really dramatic pair of lashes because these colors are pretty bold, and this is a beautiful bold palette. I mean, I'm really pleased with it so far. I only used the 4 or 5 colors. So anyway, let's just go back over what I did. I laid this olive green one called Silent down in the crease. And then I went with Pursuit over that. And then I went over here to this deep blue one called Bow or Bow. And then I used the color Lure, you know, as the brown shade for Joy's shade. And then Obscure for the inner corner highlight. That was my extra shade. Well, y'all, my dogs are barking because my husband's home, so I'm going to cut it short. But anyway, I just wanted to say thank you very much for watching. I'll leave the other girls' channels down below. Please be sure to go and check them out and let them know that I sent you and that you're watching all 3 of us on this collab. This is an awesome little group. We call ourselves the Collab-tastic ladies. And so we try to do these makeup looks on a regular basis. So anyway, let me know down let me know down in the comments what you think about this look. And wow, pretty dramatic to me. Anyway, I love these colors though. I love them. I just think they're beautiful. So anyway, I'll have to come back and use this palette again and do something different next time. Alright, well, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you today is my prayer, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.